everybody, this is Brent back with another edition of Near Mint Musings, and I am going to embrace a great idea I saw on a vintage collecting Facebook group that I'm in. And this guy posted his starting lineup of cards in his collection, who he thought were the best at each position of cards that he owned. And I was about to go snap a photo, get some cards together. You know what? I think this deserves a video because I think this idea is a lot of fun. Now, full disclosure, this may have been done before, maybe even recently. Being only in the YouTube card community for a little over a year now, I don't remember seeing one of these. So apologies if I am stealing someone's idea. I completely am stealing this guy's idea from Facebook. I even messaged him. I said, hey man, permission to run with this. He goes, please do. That's what I want. So cool. Anyways, I guess my only caveat, and I want this to be something that others do. No contest, just let's see your starting lineup. Now my caveat is that you just got to field a team. It doesn't matter if it's your best cards. It could be all from the same team. Maybe your starting lineup for the New York Yankees or LA Dodgers, or it could be your starting lineup strictly from the 80s. For me, I chose to have, if I did have it, a graded rookie. So my, there are a couple on here that aren't rookies, and you'll see why in a minute. But these were my starting lineup of the top graded rookies in my collection. So I have 1 through 9, which includes a DH, and then I have a starting pitcher and a reliever. And I'm going to introduce these in the batting order that I would field this team. So without further ado, let's dive in. So starting off, probably the best leadoff hitter of all times, that would be one Rickey Henderson. Here's his 1980, and that is amazingly glare. Goodness sakes. That can be better. Can you see that better? There we go. All right. Rickey Henderson leading it off. His iconic 1980 rookie card. Batting second, playing. Oh, and Rickey Henderson played left field, by the way. Batting second, first baseman, Rodney Klein Carew. That's right. He started off in second base, excuse me, and played about the last, well, not quite half, last few seasons of his career at first base. And I guess that's another caveat that I failed to mention, that these players, for me, needed to play at least a season in the position that they're going to be on my team. None of these, hey, I played, second base for 2 games one season. Okay, all right, so batting third. And this is a dilly. This is a card that I haven't shown yet and didn't really plan this to be the reveal video for it, but nonetheless, we're going to do it. Batting third, playing right field from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Roberto Clemente. Look at that beauty. That is one of those players that, if I could see him play, I'd be a blessed man. I was able to see Rickey play. I was able to see Rod play back in the day, in the late 70s, early 80s when he was with the Angels. Didn't get to see Roberto. Man, that would have been a treat. There he is in his 1955 rookie card. Batting fourth, my first non-rookie, and you'll see why in a minute. None other than the great Mickey Mantle. This is his 47/66 exhibit. What a great card. You've seen in some of my other videos, exhibit cards that I've shown. I just think they're fantastic. I know they got blank backs, They don't have the team name on there, but they're just great. I love this shot of Mick. That patch on his arm, his piercing eyes. This is actually my only Playing Days solo card of Mickey. I have a couple of AL home run leaders because he shares them with Harmon Killebrew, but this is my only Playing Days Mantle solo card. It's a beauty. Love it. Cleanup. Playing center field. Mickey Mantle. Next off, no surprise, wouldn't be a list for me without this guy making the list. He's going to be my DH. The last 2 seasons of his career, he played DH. That would be, of course, Harmon Killebrew, the killer. What a great DH. Can you imagine him in his prime being a DH? Man, he was never the greatest fielder. He wasn't terrible. He played first base. He actually started off in the outfield. Started off with first base, third base, outfield, and then ended as a DH. Man, there's this 55 rookie, Harmon Killebrew. All right, the second card of mine that is not a rookie, and again, you'll see why. Batting 6, playing second base, Jackie Robinson. And his 53 tops. My favorite card of Jackie. Not because I own it, but seriously, that is one of my favorite cards of his. Doesn't have a whole lot of Playing Day cards, and that is my favorite. 53 Jackie. Batting 6, playing second base. Of course he is. Batting 7th, playing third base. We're going to get modern here on you. One of my favorite players of all time, one that I collect heartily and have seen on many of my videos. He started off his career as a third baseman. Better known as being one, if not the best, DH in baseball history. 2019 Hall of Famer, Edgar Martinez. This is his 88 Fleer rookie. Again, he wasn't a great fielder. He got hurt one season. When he came back, he was relegated to be a DH, and he never left. He was a good fielder. He was underrated. He was solid. Wasn't flamboyant. Wasn't going to make the deep in the hole throws, but he was solid. But he's going to be our starting third baseman, batting 7th. Batting 8th at catcher, another recent Hall of Famer, Puerto Rican legend, following Edgar, another Puerto Rican legend, Ivan Pudge Rodriguez. This is his 91 traded with an auto. Love this card. There he is. Pudge. What a solid catcher. Great guy to have as your backstop. Batting 8th. Batting 9th is a guy that might make the Hall of Fame. I hope he does. Started off with my beloved Mariners back in 1988. This is his 89 tops traded rookie. This is Omar Vizquel. I didn't have a whole lot of graded rookie shortstops. I have the Ripken rookie, I have an Alex Rodriguez rookie, but they weren't graded. So that was my personal preference of what I was going to showcase for my starting team. So this is my best graded rookie of a shortstop. Not a bad one, don't get me wrong. It's Omar Vizquel. Went on to have a solid, amazing career with the Indians and with the Giants. So there you go. Batting 9th, Omar Vizquel. And then, last but not least, I'm going to do my relief pitcher first. And this is the best reliever of all time. And this is his 93 Bowman. I do not have his 92 iconic street clothes, going to church outfits card graded. I do have it, just not graded. So this is his 93 first uniform rookie. Panama's finest, Mariano Rivera. Nobody did it better. And then last but not least, in my opinion, the best starting pitcher to ever grace the mound. This shouldn't surprise some of you. Not a rookie, for obvious reasons. Walter Big Train Johnson. His 92 Nielsen's Chocolate. His first season in the big leagues was 1909. Do not have his T206. I have one other card of his graded solo card. It's a 1913, but this is by far my favorite Playing Days solo card graded of his. So he gets to stay on this lofty perch. Because of all the players I have here, I think he represents a guy that was truly at the top of his craft. That's just my humble opinion. So there you go. There is my starting lineup for cards in my collection. So again, I will throw the challenge out there. Who is your starting lineup? You can do it however you want. Doesn't have to be graded. Doesn't have to be rookies. They don't have to be the best. They could be all mustached, glasses wearing guys. Thinking of you, Bob Lewis. You just got to field the team. So what team are you going to field? I look forward to seeing some videos. Or if you don't want to make a video, leave a comment down below. Tell me who your starting lineup would be for cards that are in your collection. Let's have some fun with this. As always, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.